Hello, everyone. Welcome to session 37. Today's session will be about social networks. You're in room 4. I hope you're in the right place. I don't want to make everyone late, so we can just start with our first presentation by Berna, BALCI, and Kemal, SUHER. It will be a video presentation, but our presenters are here. So if you have any questions, maybe at the end of the session, you can always ask them. So yeah, we can begin. Thank you for joining today.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, dear professors and colleagues, participant researchers, moderators of the sessions, last but not least, organizers of this important conference, which is my first time. Therefore, I hope my excitement will pass through you too. It's a privilege for me to participate to this prestigious 18th International Symposium of the Communication in the Millennium, and I would like to say that I'm delighted to engage in the same platform with different researchers from around the world. Before I proceed further, please indulge me to say that I would like to thank my professor, advisor, and the person who enlightens my way through the science of communication, Professor Kemal, Dean of Başkehir University, Faculty of Communication, accompanies me as a co-author today, as he always has been supportive during my academic life. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Berna BALCI. I work as a digital media specialist at Başkehir University. Besides, I carry on my doctorate at Advertising and Public Relations PhD program. I will be the presenter of our research paper entitled Metaverse, the next phase of the Internet as a potential development medium for communication applications. Recognizing the notion of communication is a discipline that able to integrate and standing at the intersection of various departments such as sociology, psychology, economy, philosophy, history, rhetoric, as well as information technologies, which seems that asserts itself in recent years. The formation of the information society, which has started with the internet revolution, developing day by day and provides the emergence of new communication areas. Among these channels, applications such as games, virtual reality, augmented reality, Internet of Things, cryptocurrency, NFT paved the way for the transition of society, culture, and communication to a new stage. This ground seems to be trying to find its meaning in the term Metaverse, which is first appeared in the science fiction novel Snow Crash by Neil Stephenson, and titled with the combination of meta, meaning beyond, and the stem, verse, from universe. Metaverse, also known as the next phase of the Internet, 3D version of the 2D World Wide Web, and according to some ideas, Big Bang of the digital world. At the novel Snow Crash, Neil Stephenson defines the metaverse as a massive virtual environment parallel to the real world where users as avatars able to interact with virtual environment, blending physical and digital by the convergence between the internet and extended reality. Metaverse is still at the exploratory stage, but researchers try to reach a definition such as a persistent, simulated, and immersive environment facilitated by networked computers, providing multiple users with avatars and communication tools with which to act and interact in-world and in real time. Having said that, now I would like to put forward some examples to draw a clearer picture how Metaverse established and getting its roots from. There is an accumulation of about 30 years behind the evolution of this term, although Second Light, which was released in 2003, World of Warcraft released in 2004, Roblox released in 2006, Minecraft released in 2011, and Fortnite, which met the player in 2017, are games that work with a metaverse logic. It was the representation in the movie Ready Player One that conveyed the universe Stephenson mentioned with the most linear transfer. The success of Ready Player One in 2018 has brought the concept of the metaverse back to the forefront of the latest controversy. This movie describes a virtual world called Oasis, where anyone can connect to the virtual world, act as their own custom avatar, and do whatever they want according to the basic rules. The movie Ready Player One showcases many seemingly accessible technologies such as head-mounted display for virtual reality rendering, ubiquitous sensing, haptic feedback, and modeling of the physical world provide the public with convenient opportunities to access metadata. It seems possible to answer the question of where does the metaverse begin and end on the basis of production and sector in real life with 7 layers. At the outside level, experience and applications through it takes place such as esports and gaming, social experience, theater, movie, and conferences, services, and shopping. Inside at the second layer, there is discovery, which consists of activities mostly related with communication as ad networks, communities and interaction, art and curation, designing of stores and rating, virtual agents with various functions. Next layer is creator economy, which diversifies metaverse not only agilely from traditional medium but also internet and web technologies, cause this sector allows user to be a part of the metaverse by creating items, selling them, giving the ownership of any kind of material by getting so closer to real world orders and rules on economic perspective. For instance, a metaverse called Decentraland allows users to buy a land to create a new virtual life online by paying it with cryptocurrency. At the fourth layer of metaverse, spatial computing takes place. This feature helps creating metaverses which will be able to make user feel the space with dimensions. 3D engines, extended reality applications, multitasking user interfaces, and geospatial mapping applications makes metaverse more realistic and enhances the quality of user experience. For example, an application called MetaHuman makes accessible to create lifelike avatars in a decentralized metaverse. Fifth layer consists of one of the strongest bonds which connects metaverse with real world and titled as decentralization. Unlike a traditional monolithic approach where money, services computing, or traditional customer data management gave their places to edge computing, AI agents, microservices with cross-functional teams, and most groundbreakingly, blockchain technology. Sixth layer of metaverse is the human interface, which allows metaverse experience converge with the real world. Individuals will perceive the difference between the two worlds less as mobile phones, smart glasses, wearables, haptic, gesture, audio, and neural technologies, which allow users to experience the metaverse world to access seamlessly, develop, become portable, and transfer a higher quality image and sound experience to the senses. Microsoft endeavors to create real lands of the world through the Azure developers to create digital twins of our physical world, which will be bound to our world in real time. And lastly, fundamental features of metaverse experience are infrastructure investments such as 5G, Wi-Fi, 6G, cloud technologies, graphic processing units, microelectrical mechanic systems. NVIDIA graphic processing units play a critical role when it comes to enabling server-side 3D graphics and advanced artificial intelligence within metaverse. Since the sectors covered and directly related to the market size of metaverse have been revealed, we can briefly talk about the most important players in the market. The market where Epic Games, Facebook, Unity, and Microsoft are mentioned most frequently is already growing with the investments of top players. Bloomberg economists expect the market size of metaverse, which has experienced a boom with media reflections in the last month, to reach $8 billion in 2024. These layers of sectors signal that communication studies will also be moved to a different plane in metaverse, which has a different physical reality. Convergent digital technology is constantly improving extended reality and keeps finding new ways to emerge different communication medium or promotional activities which bring various tools together. One of these different communication and promotional activities is the Fortnite concerts held last year and a follow-up event this year. The concert, the first of which was held under the name Astronomical and featuring Travis Scott with a collaboration rapper Kid Cudi, was performed with the participation of more than 20 million players took part in the spectacle. The vast audience for the performance beats the previous Fortnite music event, an in-game gig by electronic dance music artist Marshmello in February 2019, which attracted more than 10 million viewers. Considering that the 2020 interaction figure of the Super Bowl, which is broadcast on a channel open to everyone's access and is one of the highest yielding events in communication, is 130 million viewers, the 27.7 million viewers reached by the Fortnite event, which only covers a game-playing target audience, is seen as a promising reach for digital media. On the other hand, Roblox, one of the most visited metaverse game with 43.2 million daily users, had already started to take advertisements to possible ad spaces such as metro station, outdoors, and billboards or pop-up screens, as we able to witness in real-world applications. Similarly, users able to buy a land or outdoors to rent companies as an advertisement space. Not to forget to mention about Facebook, leading social media company, announced that they will change their main focus area to Metaverse with their brand new Metaverse Horizon. Similar to Horizon, but in more corporate and educational activities, Microsoft released Microsoft Mesh to serve user spaces for conferences, classrooms, and other organizational features that they will be able to join with their avatars. Besides these developments, the daily routines transformed by COVID-19 penetrated daily life routines, public and institutional structures, and even the world of faith. In this context, even virtual churches emerged as representatives of faith in the digital world. Last but not least, non-fungible tokens, art phenomena of recent months, seems like already started to change the perception of real world and the virtual differentiation. Users can create digital items or assets for the metaverse or for a specific game and now able to sell it with cryptocurrency payment through the minting it from related platforms. All these spaces and metaverse are as open as the real world communication applications. Due to the completion of the time allocated for the presentation, it is possible to find the philosophical, art, cinema, literature background of metaverse, also cryptocurrency, NFT, and trends that are expected to shape the metaverse, which are important functions of it, in the conference book. I hope that I have succeeded in sharing information that will inspire you in your future studies. Thank you for your time. I wish all participants an effective and joyful conference experience.
Thank you very much for a very interesting presentation. It was very fun to watch as well. Thank you for that.
So much.
If anyone has any questions, I believe we will spare some time at the end of the session. And in the meantime, you can write your questions in the chat box, either directly to everyone or to the presenter herself. So yeah, we can.
I will be there for the whole session. So if there's any further questions, I would like.
Thank you. Thank you for that. We can move on to the second